Hey, fantastic. Finally. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson. Unfortunately, it was really difficult for the connection to work today. I don't know why it was so difficult, but it was annoying. But I'm now connected. Um, Hopefully, I can now share. Yes, I can share. Good. Share. And we'll be able to begin. Okay. So LVS.com says, hello, Richard. Hello, LVS.com. Welcome to the lesson today. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, thank you. How are you? Georgia says, hello. Hello, Georgia. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And Alejandra. Hello, Alejandra. Welcome. Welcome to today's program. Thank you very much for joining. Like I said, guys, unfortunately, the start of today's lesson, I tried going live 3 times and it didn't work. There was some connection issue, but luckily everything's okay now. Leondina says, hi, Richard. Hi, Leondina. Welcome to today's lesson. LVS.com says, everything is okay. Thank you for asking. You're welcome, LVS.com. Okay. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about how to talk about feelings in English. Oscana says, hello, Richard. You're welcome. Oscana, hello. Lovely to see you here. So yes, we're going to look at how to talk about feelings in English. Now, talking about feelings in general can be quite difficult. So what we will look at today is how what language you guys can use that can help you to talk about your feelings. Maybe whether it's positive, negative, whatever it might be. So that's the idea for today, and I'm going to give you guys plenty of opportunity to try and use some of the language we'll be looking at. Yana says, hi, Richard. Irina says, hello. And Oskana says, hello, everyone. Okay, guys, I'll give everyone just another minute or so to join, and then we'll begin. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, guys, we'll make a start. I think we're 3 minutes into the video, so we'll now start. So first thing that we need to know, and it's an important word, mood. What's this? What noise coming from? Okay, right, good. So mood. What's your mood? I'm in a good mood. I'm in a bad mood. So what is mood? Well, mood is effectively what are you feeling? Effectively, what are your feelings in that moment? Paolo says, hi, everyone. I'm late. Don't worry, Paolo. I was late myself, unfortunately, because of technical problems. Not to worry. Okay. So mood, it's the way you feel. Okay. So then we need to think of reasons for your mood. So let's say I am in a good mood. Okay. Let's say you are in a good mood. Okay. Why are you in a good mood? Well, words that you can use are as follows. Okay. So maybe I feel, or phrases as well. So I feel good about myself. Okay, so that's a good starting point. I feel positive. I feel upbeat. Now, upbeat is a good one. If you feel upbeat, it means you feel positive and energetic as well. Energetic. You feel maybe energetic. So I feel upbeat. Um, Maybe you want to say, for instance, if you're in a good mood, you might say, I feel, let's go with what else can put you in a good mood? I feel, here we go. I feel excited. So of course, excited being, oh, you think something good is about to happen. You're looking forward to something happening. Maybe it's food. I mean, I get excited about food. Like the video, if you also get excited about food. I mean, if there's pizza, I get excited about pizza, actually. And pizza puts me in a good mood. So yes, those are some examples, for example. So you're feeling excited, you're feeling positive, you're feeling good about myself. Maybe you are, maybe you feel pleased or happy with yourself, for example. Evelina says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Evelina. If you pass an exam, for example, then you will feel pleased. You'll feel happy with yourself. Maybe you were in a good mood because you might say, I surprised myself. Maybe because I did better than I thought I would. So I surprised myself. I did better than I thought I would. So this is another one. So if you do a level test and you don't think you're going to do too well, but you do much better than you thought, then you surprised yourself. So you feel good about yourself. Okay, so those are some examples to talk about yourself positive. But what about the negative? Okay, so we can say, I am in a bad mood about something. Okay, now why might you be in a bad mood? I feel sad. Okay, why? Okay, I feel now in this current period of time, because of lockdown, you might say, I feel distant from my family, for example. I feel maybe lost because the future is so uncertain. Uncertain simply means unknown. Okay. I feel scared maybe about the future. You might even say, I feel angry. Maybe you feel, I feel angry about. Now, about is the um, is one of the prepositions you can use with angry. I feel angry about the situation, or I am angry with, let's say, I'm angry with a friend, for example. I am upset as well. I'm upset, meaning it could be both sad, disappointed, maybe angry as well. With someone or something, for example. Okay, so I'm in a bad mood. I feel sad. I feel distant from my family. Now, distant is a good one. If you're distant, it means you are far away. I feel nervous. Yes, that's a good one. I feel nervous. Um, I feel nervous about something. Notice the prepositions that we're going here. Nervous about something. I feel anxious. I am anxious. I am anxious about something. Again, you're anxious about something. So you feel nervous, you feel anxious. You will see here about. The preposition that we use a lot with our feelings here is about. I feel anxious about something. I feel nervous about something. I find the situation, let's say COVID-19, that's the situation, unsettling. Okay, now this one's a good one. Unsettling. If you say you find the situation unsettling, you're saying you find the situation something that makes a situation uncertain or uncomfortable. Okay, so that's what we mean by unsettling. So you might find the situation because of COVID-19 unsettling, for example. LVS.com, I feel confused. Yeah, I am confused about something, or I am confused because XYZ. So we can see here again the preposition you need to think about with any of these words. So often we end up using words like because. Okay, so I feel nervous. Sorry, about. So I feel nervous about. I feel anxious about. I'm confused about. Um, I'm angry about. I'm scared about. And you'll notice that it's you use the adjective here. Okay, so you use the adjective that describes the mood plus about plus you then state maybe the situation. Okay, situation. Okay, so you could use about or because, actually. If you're not going to go with the preposition, you could use because. If you're going to say, you can also use with, like, for instance, adjective to describe your mood, plus with, plus, usually you're with, I'm angry with something or someone. Okay, so that's the structure. Georgia says worried. Yes, we'll look at another word for worried. Evelina, I feel sad because my English is that of a child, and I'm sincerity ashamed. Oh, you mean sincerely ashamed. Don't be ashamed, Evelina. Don't be ashamed. Your English is much better than my Spanish or my Italian or my French or my Maltese. In fact, any language. I can only speak one language. Yana says, I feel satisfied about the weather. It's a bit of a strange one. We wouldn't usually link satisfied with the weather. I mean, I'm happy with the weather. Yes, I'm satisfied with the weather, but it's not a word linking one that I would ever use, actually, Yana. But it's made me laugh because when I'm thinking about it, I'm usually going to be satisfied with an outcome. Let's say I'm satisfied. Because the reason why I'm laughing is in my mind is because I'm trying to think of when I would use it. And I think I would use it with a specific outcome. Like I'm satisfied with how things have gone, and I'm happy that the weather was good, for instance. It's kind of put it this way, satisfied. I'll tell you why. Satisfied is usually because you are going to take credit for something, like you're happy with something that you've done. Now the weather is obviously not in our control. And I think that's what I first interpreted. I think the first thing I thought would be like, oh, I'm satisfied because I've made the weather good, sort of thing. And that's when I translate it into like how I use the word satisfied. But nonetheless, I can see why you've gone for that, Yana. So well done. Okay, I think that's you certainly made me think about that one. So thank you very much. Well done. But I'm going to say this with satisfied. Definitely use I feel satisfied. I am Let's say I feel satisfied with the situation. I'm satisfied with the event. Let's say, and I'm happy and we had good weather, and we had good weather. I think that's how I would go with it. Okay, I think that's how I would go with it. So yeah, you're satisfied usually with an outcome that you had some control over, and then the weather is a good thing on top of that. But yeah, I would go with that. Evelina says, thank you. Leondina says, I feel sorrowful. Oh, sorrowful. Okay, sorrowful about the future. Yeah, you could be sorrowful. Leondina, I feel, sorry, yes. Alejandra, I'm quiet today. Yeah, you can feel quiet. You don't feel like talking, maybe. I think the other thing that we could do is gloomy, actually, okay? So I feel gloomy because the weather is bad. So gloomy is sad. Okay, gloomy is another word for sad. Gloomy is sad. Okay, I feel gloomy. I feel sad because the weather is bad. Okay, so now we've talked about things like, for instance, feelings of good, feelings of bad, for example. Now let's talk about how to describe when we might feel embarrassed. Okay, so first of all, I feel embarrassed about something. Feel embarrassed, or I am embarrassed. So if you are embarrassed about something, it means something has happened and you feel you look bad, or you might feel you look stupid, or um, not as good as you would want, really. So, for instance, in the past, you could say, so I felt so embarrassed um, because he shouted at me in front of other people, for example. Yana says, thank you very much, Yana. So yeah, you could say I felt so embarrassed because he shouted at me in front of other people. Um, you can say I felt embarrassed for him, for example. So imagine you're watching someone talking and they're not doing a good job, and it's embarrassing it's difficult to watch. And because it's difficult to watch, you feel embarrassed for the other person. It's a little bit like, imagine this, okay? Um, you are in a class and your best friend has to stand up and talk, but they're getting everything wrong. And everyone is laughing at him or her. And you see that the person, your friend, is uncomfortable. And you feel embarrassed for them because you know they feel embarrassed. So that's the way it works there. You can also feel embarrassed because you think you were stupid, for example, or you were silly, such as I feel embarrassed because she or he Let's say, so if it's a relationship, so maybe you feel embarrassed because she or he doesn't feel the same way as you do. So you might feel a bit embarrassed because you felt one way, but they felt differently. You tell them how you feel, they don't feel the same way, and so you feel a bit embarrassed because you told them how you felt. So that is one example of how you might feel embarrassed. Okay. Um, Let me know in the live chat section. Okay, feel free to come in with any of these things. Any have a go at trying to write your own sentences, or if there's a particular type of mood you want to explain, talk about. I'm going to talk about another mood that you might be experiencing at the moment, which is I feel frustrated. Okay, so frustrated. You've got synonyms such as maybe irritated, which means effectively if you are frustrated or irritated, fed up, that's another one, all of which means the situation or person is annoying. Um, so for instance, you would say, for instance, I feel frustrated with the situation. I am irritated by his behavior. I am fed up not going out, for example. Okay, so it's annoying in some way. So some of you might say at the moment, I am fed up. I'm fed up not going. Actually, let me rewrite that. I've just noticed something that can be written a bit better. So you could say, I'm fed up not being able to go out. For example. I'm fed up not being able to go out. Let me know in the live chat section if you guys are fed up with anything. Maybe you're fed up not being able, for example, not being able to go out to meet friends. Maybe you're fed up not being able to travel. Maybe you are frustrated with the situation. Alejandra says, I felt frustrated when the school closed. Yes, that's good. That's a very good sentence. I felt frustrated when the school closed. Good sentence. Okay, yeah, I felt frustrated. You can also probably go with any other type of language that we could. Yeah. You can also get fed up. Okay, I got in the past. I got fed up trying. So if you're going to go with fed up, then the verb, okay, plus the verb ing. So I got fed up trying to bake chocolate cake. Now, this is me. I can't make chocolate cake. And if I try to make chocolate cake, I get frustrated or I get fed up trying to do it. So you can say, I got fed up trying to bake. Sorry, I missed out. Trying to chocolate cake. And Georgia says, I felt frustrated because I haven't made any work plans because of the COVID-19. Yes, because of COVID-19, you don't need the article the. Yeah, you can. I mean, it is very frustrating. It is very frustrating not being able to make plans, for example. Okay. So let me know what you think, guys. Try and let me know what you might feel frustrated with. Maybe you feel fed up. Maybe there's other type of language you would like me to try and explain. Um, let's see if we can think of anything else. Let's go with this one, actually, okay? I feel, let's say you feel really bad. And you felt that, we can use this actually with relationships, okay? So you can say, I feel used, for example. This means you feel person got what they wanted from you, and then stopped. Let's say then ignored you. Okay, now if you use ignored, okay, ignored, you would then say ignored is when someone doesn't talk to you. Okay. Alejandro says, now I'm fed up from the noise of one construction that there is in the next house. I don't blame you. I would be annoyed as well. So yes, you can say, I felt used. So this is when someone got what they wanted from you and then they ignored you. Now, this could be for a number of different things. Leondina says, I got fed up stopping to work. Okay, you could say, I got fed up not being able to work. Not being able to work, okay? Yeah, you could feel used in different situations. You could feel used at work. You could feel used in a relationship. You can feel used in different situations. So someone uses you, someone gets what they want, and then they sort of like drop you, sort of thing. No longer interested, and you don't know why as well. Another thing that you could say is you feel, let's say, okay, so what was the last one we looked at? Used. You could also say, I feel unappreciated. Okay, now this is a big one. Unappreciated. If you feel, actually, let's just look at it. Okay, if you are appreciated, okay, appreciated means people show thanks to you. Okay, unappreciated simply means people don't show that they are thankful for what you have done or what you do if it's in the present. Okay, so Yana says, I got fed up quarantining. So close, so close. Well done, Yana. You just want to change one bit of that, and you've got fed up being in quarantine. That's all. So you were very close to the actual answer there. Quarantine. Okay, so you were really close there, Yana. Oksana says, I'm worried about my summer holiday trip. Yep, that's a good sentence. So, yeah, you can feel unappreciated at work. You can feel unappreciated in a relationship. Or you can feel appreciated as well. So if you are appreciated at work, people tell you thank you, people think of you, and you feel good that people, okay, they think about my feelings. They think about me as well. Unappreciated means you feel that the person has not thought of you in terms of what you do. So they're not thankful for your effort. So let's say at work, you work 12 hours a day, you work very hard, and then at the end of it, you feel people are maybe your boss or co-worker is not doesn't show appreciation for the amount of effort. It would be like working on a project, an essay at school. You work really, really hard, and then you give it to your teacher, and the teacher doesn't look at it. That would be really annoying. Really annoying. Okay, guys. So that's some language we can look at. So let me know. Do any of you feel embarrassed about something? Let me know in the live chat section. I'm just going to put some questions out here. You can answer whichever ones you want. Do you feel frustrated with anything? I know some of you are. Do you feel unappreciated in any way? Maybe. So those are some negatives, and I'll throw in some positives as well. Do any of you feel upbeat? Do any of you feel, let's say, do any of you feel jolly? Okay, jolly is really happy. Okay, so those are some questions. Let me know why, though. So your answer would be, yes, I feel upbeat because the weather is nice. I did exercise today. I ate really good food. I did a lot of work. Yes, you know. While you guys think of trying to answer some of those questions, I'm just going to add one more thing, okay? A reason why someone might feel frustrated. Okay, so you can say, I feel frustrated because I don't have anything to show for my. I don't have anything to show for my day, for example, or my work, or whatever it might be, or for my effort, or for my effort at school. Okay, so that's an important one. You can feel frustrated because you don't have anything to show. To show means a result. So, for instance, if you work hard on your homework and you get an A, it shows you got an A. So you have something to show. You did well. Now, the problem is if you are not working and you are stuck at home and you don't feel you are doing anything, then you can get annoyed because you might think, I don't have anything to show for my day. I've done no work. I've done no exercise. I don't feel good about the day. That's what you're really saying. Alejandra says, I am a person very relaxed and I am not feel embarrassed. Facility. I don't know what you mean by facility, but I think I understand what the rest of your sentence is. I'm not, you can say, I feel relaxed and I'm not embarrassed about anything. You could say that, Alejandra, but I like what you're trying to write. Just think about the word facility. Leondina says, I usually feel embarrassed when I have to talk in public. A lot of people do. A lot of people do, Leondina. Definitely. I feel embarrassed about, yeah, you can feel embarrassed talking in public. Sometimes giving a presentation. Maybe sometimes starting work, like the first day at work can be quite difficult. You don't know many people. And you feel you're out of your comfort zone. I mean, that's a really important one. I feel out of my comfort zone, which simply means I feel uncomfortable in this environment, for example. So you can say, I feel out of my comfort zone, which means I feel uncomfortable in this environment. Yana says, I always feel embarrassed when I meet unknown people. Close. When I meet people I don't know. That's the only thing. The rest of the sentence, Yana, is excellent. It's just instead of unknown, you would say people you don't know. The meaning is there in what you have written, but we would just say when I meet people I don't know. Because unknown people, I know what you mean in this sense, but unknown people, not everyone might fully understand what you mean by unknown. Oscana says, I feel jolly because from 22nd May I can be opened beauty salon. Okay, the beauty salon can be open. The beauty salon can be open. So you have to move beauty salon to the start there. And I feel really good. Hoped about open my school soon. I feel really good. And I hope, not in the past, I hope school will open soon. I hope school will open soon. That's what you want to say. Oscana says, yes, I feel upbeat. The weather is fine. I've done all my work and I enjoy your lessons now. Oh, I enjoy your lesson now. Good. Oh, thank you very much, Oksana. Good. I'm very happy to hear that. Georgia says, I feel frustrated because I often don't believe in myself. You know what? That happens a lot. I think I'm going to share some thoughts with you actually on this one. Okay. Belief in yourself. Okay. You'll see a lot of people on videos talk about believe in yourself. Now, the word belief, okay, is very closely linked to the word faith. So you can say, you can ask yourself, do you have faith in yourself? Now, faith, one way of thinking about it is faith is a relationship with yourself or that part of you that you don't know well. And it's the same with the future. Faith is often used when we are talking about something where we don't know. We don't know the reality of what will be, or we don't know part of that ourselves well enough. And because we don't know, it's sometimes very hard to believe. The interesting thing is, I don't know if any of you know, if you take, some of you might have heard of a very famous philosopher, Thomas Aquinas, St. Thomas Aquinas. And St. Thomas Aquinas says that belief starts where known knowledge ends. So where we know, so we're on this path, we know this, we know this, we know this. You don't need to believe what you know because you know. Belief starts where knowledge ends, where what you can know ends. And sometimes we don't know everything about ourselves. In fact, I would say much of life is trying to learn about yourself. So you are in you can find yourself in situations where you don't know about that part of you, like learning a language, trying to speak English in front of other people. It's new for you. You don't know of past experience how you are going to do, so you can be scared and you can sometimes not believe in yourself because you don't know you can do it. And that's the big difference. When you don't know if you can do it, that's when we can start using language like believe in yourself. But for us to believe in ourselves, we need to have some evidence. And usually, if it's talking about in another language, we need to know that we have reached a level. So we need to have a good idea at least we know what we can do. And it's the same in anything, like a new job, trying to do something that is difficult. And usually when you are trying to do something difficult, you are not in your comfort zone. And it goes back to this: I feel out of my comfort zone. So this is a really good one for you guys to know. I feel out of my comfort zone. You know you are not in your comfortable situation. You are out of it. Like learning a new language. That language, English, is not your comfort zone. You are out of your comfort zone. But if you are out of your comfort zone, it means you can grow, you can develop, you can improve, you can move forward. And that's my little thought on your sentence, Georgia. So thank you very much for that sentence, Georgia. It's something I have thought about a lot. Let me know in the live chat section if you guys have any thoughts on the idea of believing in yourself, for example, or trying to have faith in the unknown. You're welcome, Georgia. You're welcome. Oscana says, okay, thanks as well. Okay, guys, we are coming to the end of today's lesson. Let me know in the live chat or the comment section underneath if you have any thoughts. Let me know how you guys are feeling about something. I hope you all feel good in some way about something. How to make yourself feel better. For me, what do I like to do? This is what I want to do. Okay, if I feel bad about something, this is what I like to do. One, I need to switch off, which means stop thinking about whatever it is whatever the thing that is annoying me. Okay. 2, make sure you eat something good. Get excited about food or wine as well. And 3, entertain yourself. Watch something. I like to watch something really good, listen to some really good music, play the guitar, play a computer game with friends, or try to think about something completely different that has nothing to do with work. I think that's one of the things. Can you switch off from work? Can you stop thinking about work? So at the end of the day, after work, can you stop thinking about it? If you are in a difficult situation, can you stop thinking about that situation and think about something different? I know there's some things that always works for me. Football, for example. Football or sport makes me think about something different. Philosophy as well, that's another one for me. Politics, travel. I like looking at a map and thinking, right, where am I going next? Okay, Oscana says, I really believe that everyone have faith, destiny, I think you mean there, but we can change yourself, use positive mindset. That's what you want to say there, okay? Positive mindset, okay? That's how you want to end your sentence, okay? Oscana, so positive mindset. Okay, guys, good stuff. So thank you, everybody, for joining the lesson today. Please tell me in the live chat section if I am speaking too quickly, if you want me to say something again. Let me know. I can't see you, so tell me in the live chat section if I am talking too quickly. If you want me to explain something again, I would be more than happy to. Anyway, guys, this brings us to the end of today's lesson. If you go through the live chat section, you can find the words, the new words that we looked at today, that you can add to your dictionary. And one of the best ways, guys, is this. Make sure you try and record yourself speaking. You can keep a diary, but keep a verbal diary. Try and record your thoughts in English on your phone and then listen to yourself. In fact, it's so important, guys. If you want to improve your speaking, start speaking, record, and listen to yourself. It is a very, very good tool to improve your speaking. Oskana says, very nice, true. Thanks, Richard. You're welcome, Oskana. Evelina says, bye, Richard. See you tomorrow. Yes, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like the video, share with friends, share the channel as well. And I will see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thank you for watching. And everyone in the live chat section, thank you as well. And everyone who's watching who might not have written as well. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. You're welcome, Leondina. You're welcome, Yana.